Dealing with difficult coworkers is a common challenge that many of us face in the workplace, and it's something that can really take a toll on our productivity and overall job satisfaction. Whether it's a colleague who constantly interrupts you, a boss who breathes down your neck, or a teammate who never pulls their weight, difficult coworkers can be a major source of stress and frustration. When it comes to difficult coworkers, there are several types that you might encounter, each with their own unique set of challenges. You might have a passive-aggressive colleague who always seems to be sending mixed signals, or a micromanager who insists on controlling every aspect of your work. Then there are the gossipers, who spend more time talking about their coworkers than actually doing their job, and the credit takers, who always seem to find a way to steal the spotlight and take credit for other people's ideas. These types of difficult coworkers can have a significant impact on your work life, making it harder for you to get things done and causing you to feel stressed and overwhelmed. For example, a micromanager might be constantly checking in with you, asking for updates, and questioning your decisions, which can be really frustrating and undermining your confidence. On the other hand, a gossiper might be spreading rumors or talking about you behind your back, which can be really hurtful and damaging to your relationships with your other colleagues. Dealing with a passive-aggressive colleague can be particularly challenging, as they often send mixed signals and make it hard to know where you stand. They might say one thing, but do another, or make a comment that's seemingly innocuous, but actually has a deeper meaning. This can be really confusing and frustrating, especially if you're someone who values direct and honest communication. You might find yourself wondering what they really mean, or whether they're just trying to manipulate you or get a rise out of you. You might also encounter a difficult coworker who is a bully, someone who uses their power or influence to intimidate or belittle others. This can be a really toxic and damaging behavior, and it's not something that you should ever have to tolerate in the workplace. Whether it's a boss who yells or screams at you, or a colleague who makes snide comments or put-downs, bullying behavior is never acceptable and should always be addressed. When it comes to dealing with difficult coworkers, there are several practical strategies that you can use to handle them effectively. One of the most important things is to communicate clearly and assertively, making sure that you're expressing your needs and boundaries in a way that's respectful but firm. This might involve setting clear expectations, being specific about what you're willing and not willing to do, and avoiding getting drawn into arguments or conflicts. Another key strategy is to set boundaries, which can help protect your time and energy and prevent difficult coworkers from taking advantage of you. This might involve learning to say no, being willing to push back when necessary, and prioritizing your own needs and goals. By setting clear boundaries, you can help to establish a sense of respect and mutual understanding with your colleagues and reduce the likelihood of conflicts or misunderstandings. It's also important to practice active listening, which involves really hearing and understanding what the other person is saying, rather than just reacting or responding impulsively. This can help to prevent miscommunications and reduce the likelihood of conflicts. It can also help you to build stronger relationships with your colleagues. By listening carefully and responding thoughtfully, you can show that you're engaged and interested, and help to build a sense of trust and rapport. Additionally, it's essential to document incidents and keep a record of any interactions with difficult coworkers. This can help to protect you against any disputes. It can also provide valuable evidence if you need to escalate the situation to a supervisor or HR. By keeping a record of what happened, you can help to establish a clear and factual account of events and reduce the risk of miscommunications or misunderstandings. It's not always easy to deal with difficult coworkers, but by staying calm and focused, you can help to de-escalate conflicts and build stronger relationships. Whether you're dealing with a passive-aggressive colleague, a micromanager, or a bully, there are strategies that you can use to handle the situation effectively. Don't hesitate to seek support from colleagues and supervisors when dealing with difficult coworkers. It's not something that you have to handle alone, and there are often resources available to help you navigate challenging situations. By seeking support and guidance, you can get the help you need to handle difficult coworkers and build a more positive and productive work environment. In summary, dealing with difficult coworkers is a common challenge that many of us face in the workplace, but there are strategies that you can use to handle them effectively. By communicating clearly, setting boundaries, and practicing active listening, you can help to build stronger relationships with your colleagues and reduce the likelihood of conflicts or misunderstandings. Remember to stay calm and focused and to seek support when you need it. If you've had to deal with difficult coworkers, I'd love to hear about your experiences in the comments below. What strategies have you used to handle challenging situations? And what have you learned from your experiences? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one.